Someone hurt you, and you wanted to scream, wanted to cry, wanted to say everything that was burning inside your chest. But when you opened your mouth, nothing came out. Just silence. You stood there, words piling up behind your teeth, heart pounding, throat closing, and the person in front of you waiting for a response you couldn't give. So they got frustrated, called you dramatic, said you always do this, said they can't read your mind, said if you won't talk, there's nothing they can do. And you wanted to explain. You wanted to tell them it's not that I won't, it's that I can't. But even that explanation stayed trapped inside. Now here's what haunts you. You're not like this with everything. You can talk. You can argue about other things. You can speak up at work. You can be loud with friends. But the moment pain hits real pain, the kind that reaches somewhere deep, you disappear into yourself, like someone pulled a plug, like the words fell into a hole you can't reach. Why does this happen? Why do you go silent at the exact moment you need your voice the most? There's a reason, a real psychological reason. And it started long before this moment, long before this conversation, maybe even before you can remember. Stay with me, because what you're about to understand might unlock something you've been carrying your entire life. Before we get into this, drop your country in the comments. This silence happens everywhere, every language, every culture, but we rarely talk about it. Let me see where you're watching from tonight. Let me take you somewhere uncomfortable for a second. Think about the first time you learned that speaking up wasn't safe. Maybe you were young, 5, 7, 10 years old, and something happened that upset you. You went to someone, a parent, a teacher, someone who was supposed to protect you, and you told them how you felt. What happened next? Maybe they dismissed you, told you it's not a big deal, told you to stop being so sensitive, made you feel stupid for having feelings in the first place. Or maybe they got angry, turned it around on you, made you the problem for bringing up a problem. Or maybe they just weren't there. Emotionally absent, physically present but checked out. You spoke into a void and the void didn't answer. Whatever it was, something clicked in your brain that day. A silent lesson was learned. Speaking up leads to pain. You didn't write it down. You didn't think it consciously. But your nervous system recorded it like a survival file, and it's been running in the background ever since. Now every time you get hurt, your body opens that file before your mouth opens. It scans for danger. It remembers what happened last time, and it makes a decision faster than you can think. Shut down, stay quiet. Don't give them ammunition. Don't make yourself vulnerable. The last time you did that, it made things worse. This is why you go silent. Not because you're weak, not because you're dramatic, not because you have nothing to say, but because your body learned a long time ago that your voice comes with a price, and it's been trying to protect you ever since. Now let me explain what's happening in your brain when this silence takes over. There's a part of your nervous system that operates below conscious thought. It's always scanning, always assessing, always asking one question: am I safe? When the answer is yes, you can think clearly, speak freely, stay present in the conversation. But when the answer is no, something shifts. Your brain moves into survival mode. And survival mode doesn't care about communication. It cares about protection. There are 3 survival responses: fight, flight, freeze. Fighting means confrontation, yelling back, defending yourself with aggression. Flight means escaping, changing the subject, leaving the room, avoiding the situation entirely. Freeze means shutting down, going still, going silent, waiting for the threat to pass. When you go quiet after being hurt, you're not choosing silence. Your nervous system is choosing freeze. It decided in a split second that fighting won't work and fleeing isn't an option. So it does the only thing left. It shuts down all non-essential systems, including your ability to speak. This is ancient programming. It exists in every mammal. When the danger is too big to fight or escape, the body goes still, plays dead, waits for it to be over. The problem is your nervous system can't tell the difference between a physical threat and an emotional one. A hurtful comment triggers the same shutdown as a predator in the wild. Your boss criticizing you in a meeting activates the same freeze as being cornered by danger. Your parents saying something that cuts deep sends your nervous system into the same lockdown as a life-threatening situation. Your brain is trying to save your life. It just doesn't realize you're not actually dying. Have you ever felt that? The moment where your brain just goes offline, where you can feel the words inside you but something blocks them from coming out? Tell me in the comments. I want you to know you're not alone in this experience. Now here's where it gets deeper. Some people only go quiet with certain people, or in certain situations. You might be completely fine speaking up with strangers, with coworkers, with people who don't matter that much. But the moment it's someone close, someone whose opinion actually affects you, something changes. This is because the nervous system calculates risk based on stakes. Low-stakes conversation with a random person, easy, nothing to lose. High-stakes conversation with someone who could reject you, abandon you, or confirm your deepest fears about yourself. Dangerous. Shutdown. Protect. The people you care about most are often the people you go most silent with when hurt. Not because you don't trust them, but because losing them would cost too much. So your body decides it's safer to say nothing than to say something that might push them away. This is the cruel irony. The silence that's meant to protect the relationship often destroys it slowly instead. Let me tell you what silence does over time. Every word you don't say doesn't disappear. It gets stored. Your body holds it. Your chest carries it. Your mind files it away in a folder that never gets emptied, and the folder grows. One unspoken hurt becomes 10. 10 becomes 50. 50 becomes years of swallowed pain sitting in your nervous system with nowhere to go. This is why people eventually explode. Someone says one small thing and suddenly you're reacting like they've committed a crime. The response doesn't match the situation, but it does match the folder. You're not reacting to what they said today. You're reacting to everything you never said before. All of it rushing out at once because the container finally overflowed. And now you look crazy, dramatic, overreactive, but you're not. You're just finally releasing what you should have been releasing all along. Silence doesn't protect you. Silence delays pain and stores it with interest. Eventually, you pay the full amount, plus everything it collected while sitting inside you. Let me tell you about the people who trigger your silence. Not everyone makes you go quiet. Only certain people. Usually it's the ones whose response you can't predict. Safe people give consistent reactions. You know that if you express hurt, they'll listen. They won't attack. They won't dismiss. They won't use it against you later. With safe people, your nervous system stays calm. You can speak. You can cry. You can be honest. Unsafe people are unpredictable. Sometimes they listen. Sometimes they explode. Sometimes they go cold. Sometimes they twist your words. Your nervous system can't calculate the outcome, so it defaults to the safest option: say nothing. This is why the same person can be loud and expressive with one friend but completely mute with a parent. Same person, same pain, different nervous system calculation. The person in front of you determines whether your voice works or not, and often you don't even realize this is happening. You just know that with certain people the words won't come. Now let me tell you how to start reclaiming your voice. You can't force yourself to suddenly start speaking up. Your nervous system doesn't respond to commands like that, but you can start building new evidence. Your silence exists because your brain has files full of proof that speaking up is dangerous. The only way to change this is to create new files, new proof, new experiences where you spoke up and nothing terrible happened. Start small, ridiculously small. Express a preference that doesn't matter much. Say you'd rather go to a different restaurant. Say you didn't like that movie everyone else liked. Small moments of voice, safe moments. Nothing too risky. Each time you speak and survive, your nervous system updates its files. Maybe speaking isn't always dangerous. Over time, the threshold lowers. The freeze response loosens. Words come a little easier. This isn't fast. It's not a one-week fix. It's a slow rewiring of years of programming, but it works. Also learn to buy time. When you feel the shutdown, starting when the words begin to disappear, don't force yourself to speak in that moment. Instead, say one rehearsed phrase, something simple that you've practiced. I need a minute. Or, I'm feeling something I can't put into words yet. Give me time. Or even just, not right now. These phrases keep the door open. They signal that you're not ignoring the situation. You're just processing. They give you permission to feel without having to perform. And they teach the other person that your silence isn't rejection. It's processing. Finally, understand this. Your silence was never a flaw. It was a solution. At some point in your life, going quiet was the smartest, most protective thing you could do. Maybe the only thing you could do. It kept you safe when safety wasn't guaranteed. The problem isn't that you developed this response. The problem is that the situation changed, but the response didn't. You're not in that childhood home anymore. You're not trapped with people who punish you for speaking, but your body doesn't know that yet. Your job now is to gently teach it, to show it that the world isn't as dangerous as it was, that some people can be trusted with your words, that your voice doesn't always lead to pain. This takes time, and patience, and moments of bravery that feel terrifying, even when they're small. But slowly your voice comes back. Not as loud as other people maybe. Not as fast, but real and yours. And finally free. If this video made you feel something you've never been able to explain, subscribe to this channel right now. This is what we do here. We go inside the parts of human behavior that nobody talks about. The patterns you've lived with for so long you thought they were just who you are. They're not. They're responses. And responses can change. Hit that like button if you've ever lost your voice when you needed it most. Share this video with someone who goes quiet and gets judged for it. Someone who's been called cold or dramatic, when really they were just drowning inside with no way to say it. This might be the first time they feel understood. Drop a comment and tell me what makes you go silent. Is it conflict? Criticism? Disappointment? Who is it that your voice disappears around? Let's talk about it. Your story might be the one that helps someone else feel less broken. I'll see you in the next one. And if you're someone who goes quiet when hurt, I want you to remember this. Your silence isn't emptiness. It's fullness with no exit. And the fact that you're still here, still trying, still looking for understanding, means the words are still inside you. They'll come out one day. When you're ready, when it's safe, when you finally believe that your voice is worth hearing. Take your time. You've already survived the hard part. This is Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives come to light.